Hi, this is Seth, and welcome to Breaking Fat, Part 11. I am 5 weeks post-op now, and as far as the scale, I am down 42 pounds through 5 weeks. So my starting weight was 356 pounds, and I am at 314 now. There are three major components to how I think about food now. Number one is it's not like a diet. I'm not thinking about how to keep food out. I'm thinking about how to get food in. And the two major considerations that I think about are sugar and texture. In terms of getting food in, I still eat extremely small portions that I'm not even up to a full cup of soup yet. And often for lunch, I'll do like a half of a small sandwich with nothing else. And then maybe an hour and a half later, I can try to eat the other half. Probably my biggest fear with eating right now is eating sugar on an empty stomach. I feel sick within minutes if I don't have anything else in my stomach. So I've probably had about 5 or 6 experiences now post-surgery where I've kind of had to learn the hard way. It's kind of a Pavlov's dogs kind of experience where I keep getting shocked when I have something like sugar where I think, well, it was like half an hour ago that I had some food with protein in it. So it's probably okay that I have this sip of juice now, or maybe it's okay that I have a piece of fruit now. And every single time that I have tried it has resulted in me within 20 minutes probably doubling over in pain. Tonight my family was making cookies while I was downstairs and just had that thought process of, it'd be nice to have just a small bite of cookie. But then the other response for me now is, if I'm going to eat sugar, then I have to eat some protein first so I don't feel sick. And then I thought, well, I'm not really hungry. And then the idea of eating protein so that I can have a bite of cookie just didn't sound good. And then eventually I was like, it's not worth it. Probably the biggest surprise for me, though, has been that the feel of food, when I say texture, it's not just like how it feels in your mouth, but how food sits in my stomach. How it feels is as important to me now as how it tastes. So if I was to have like a sandwich that had like a nice fluffy squishy piece of bread on it, when I take a bite and eat, it feels like the moment it hits my stomach, it just kind of expands and you can feel it sitting there like a rock in your chest. But then my number one food so far has been sugar-free popsicles. And there's just I was not a big popsicle guy prior to the surgery, but I have probably 3 a day. And there's something about the coolness of it that just feels really good in my stomach. So even though I'm down 42 pounds now, I actually don't really feel like I look that different. Of course I haven't been looking at like current versus before pictures, but part of it's probably because I'm pretty cheap, so I haven't been buying any new clothes, so I've been just cinching up my belt and my pants continue to look more and more like clown pants all the time. So for whatever reason, I feel like I don't want to get new clothes until I absolutely have to, but there are some things in which I'm noticing the changes even already. The first probably really big one is that I don't use my CPAP machine anymore, and which is nice because I really hated using my CPAP, but I don't have sleep apnea now, and so praise God for that. But another thing, and this may seem like a small thing, and for people, if there's any skinny people who are watching this, you're probably not going to understand why this is a big deal. But if you have had overweight issues, you will understand that this is a major milestone in weight loss. I can put my socks on by lifting my leg up, and I don't even have to hold my breath while I do it. One more victory. I signed up, I auditioned, and I am going to be in a musical in a little over 3 months. And I would not have done that before the surgery. I think I would have felt too self-conscious about how I looked on stage, but for whatever reason, just kind of a chance opportunity came up for me to do a small part in a musical, and also being 3.5 months from now. So I really have no idea what I'll look like by the time the performances are. But I think it's just kind of a sign of additional life that I just feel ready to start doing even now. Things that have nothing to do with weight loss or food or the sleeve, but just areas of stepping out in abundance in life.